We'll see examples from the book. So it's on card. Let's understand cards. I know most of you must not have played cards. A card has 52, 52 cards are there. The number of cards in one pack of card is 52. N is 52. It has 4 suits. Diamond, spade, club, hearts. Spade and club, these are of black color, and diamond and hearts, they are of red colors. Red. Then if the total number of cards is 52, so we have 13 diamond, 13 spade, 13 club, 13 hearts. And if we say how many black cards are there, then 13 plus 13, 26. How many red cards are there, then 13 plus 13, 26. In this pack of 13 cards, in each of these suits, these are called suits. So in 13 we have number 1, 2, so on to 9. 1 to 9. Then one is ace card. A, Ikka. Then one is king, Badshah. One is queen, Rani. And jack. One is jack or joker. So there are total 13 cards. 1 to 9, ace, king, queen, jack. So in total we'll have 4 aces, 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks. So now you have understood the composition of cards. Let's see our example. It says one card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Well shuffled deck means the cards have been shuffled, so it's not that all are arranged in a sequence, they are well shuffled. So out of 52 cards, one card is drawn. If each outcome is equally likely, undoubtedly, calculate the probability that the card will be a diamond card. We have, how many cards are diamond? 13. And the total number of cards is 52. Therefore, the possibility of getting a diamond card is 13 by 52. This is 4. 1 by 4. Okay. Second, it says what is the probability that the card will be not an ace. See, probability of getting an ace is, we have 4 aces. So probability of getting 4 aces, 4 by 52, that is 1 by 13. So probability of not getting an ace is this. This is 1 minus 1 by 13, that is 12 by 13. This is the possible probability. The third is the probability that the card will be a black card. Black card means it is either spade or club. So the possibility of getting a black card will be 13 spade and 13 club out of total 52. So this is 26 by 52. This is half. 1 by 2. Next question is not a diamond. Having a diamond, we saw that the possibility of getting a diamond was 1 by 4 in the first part. So not a diamond is 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. Then we have not a black card. We saw that the probability of getting a black card was 1 by 2. So not a black card will be 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. So very simple. Then we see our next question. This is a good question. It says a committee of 2 persons is selected from 2 men and 2 women. So there are 2 men, man 1, man 2 and 2 women. Okay. It says, what is the probability that the committee will have no men? We have 2 women here and 2 men. First is, what is the possibility? We have to form a committee of 2 persons only. So what will be the probability? Probability will be no men, that is, both have been selected from this. What will be this? From permutation and combination, we know this is 2C2 by, out of 4 we are selecting 2. So this will be 2C2 by 4C2. Let us find it. What is this? This is factorial 2 by factorial 2 factorial 2. This will be factorial 4 by factorial 2. This is not, this is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. This is factorial 2. Okay. So this correct. This is 4 into 3 and then factorial 2 cancels. So this is 1 by 6. The probability is 1 by 6. Then let's see the second part. It says 1 man. That is, from these we'll have 1, 2, C1 and then we'll have 1 from here, 2C1 by 4C2. This is our total committee. This is equal to factorial 2 by R n minus R. So this will be 1, 1. Cross factorial 2, 1, 1. This is factorial 4 and this is factorial 2. This is 4 minus 2 factorial 2. Okay. What we will get? We will get factorial 2. Let's see. It's 2 cross 2. Then we have 1, 2 again. This is 2. And what we will get here? We will get 4 cross 3. 4 cross 3 and 2 factorial 2 cancels. So now we have 2, 2. Okay? 2. So this is 2 by 3. So the probability is 2 by 3. Now let's see the third part. It says, what is the probability of getting 2 men? That is, probability will be 2 out of this 2 by 4C2. What is this? This will be factorial 2 by R, that is factorial 2. This is 2 minus 2, 0. This is factorial 4 by factorial 2 factorial 2. So what we will get? This is 1. So above we have only 1. Down we have 4 cross 3 and this goes up, this is 2. So this will be 1 by 6. Okay, so these are very simple questions to be solved. The question is, a coin is tossed twice. What is the probability that at least one tail occurs? So the coin has been tossed twice. What will be the sample space? First is first head, second head, first head, second tail, first tail, second head, and both tails. So our sample space is this. And it says, what is the probability that at least one tail occurs? One tail. We have these 3. That is, if the set is E, then this is this. That is, at least one tail occurs. So in the event we have 3 elements, and in the sample space we have 4 elements. NE is 3 and NS is 4. So the probability of E Probability of occurrence of E is NE by NS, that is 3 by 4. So the probability that at least one tail occurs is 3 by 4. Okay? The question is, a letter is chosen at random from the word assassination. Find the probability that letter is a vowel or a consonant. The word is assassination. Now here what we have to understand is that it says a letter is chosen at random. So we don't have to make sets and all. What we have to find is how many letters are there. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So total number of letters is 13. And it says one letter is chosen at random. What is the probability that it is a vowel? So how many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, this probability vowel is 6 by total number, that is 30. So if randomly you pick a word, the chances are that out of 13 chances, 6 will be a vowel. And how many consonants? So how many consonants are there? Consonants are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7 by 13. You can also find it by not a method. How? See, there are only two types of letters in alphabet, vowels and consonants. So number of consonants will be not a vowel. So if probability of getting a vowel is 6 by 13, then probability of not getting a vowel will be 1 minus 6 by 13. And this is equal to probability of consonant. So what is this? 7 by 13. So you can find it either way. At least you should understand this. Next, the question is, event E and F are such that P not E or not F, probability of not E or not F is 0.25. The question is, state whether E and F are mutually exclusive. When can you say two sets are mutually exclusive? When, if we say set A and B are mutually exclusive, it means A intersection B should be phi. Let's see what is E intersection F. Now if you remember, E union F complement. If you take complement of this, by De Morgan's law, this is complement of this intersection, complement of this. That is, this will become E intersection F. So if we take complement of this, that is P E complement U F complement of this will give the probability of E intersection F. And this is 1 minus this, that is 1 minus 0.25. Probability of A is 0.25, then probability of A complement is 0.75. So this is 0.75. So when you have elements common to E and F, the probability is 3 out of 4. Then naturally, or obviously A intersection B or E intersection F is not phi. That is, from here we get that E intersection F is not phi. Therefore, they are not mutually exclusive. So the answer is no. Clear? This is a good question. It says, in a class of 60 students, there are altogether 60 students. 30 opted for NCC. That is, number in NCC is 30. And 32 opted for NSS. 32. And 24 opted for both NCC and NSS. That is NCC union NSS. This number is 24. No, sorry, both NCC and NSS. So this will be intersection. That is 24 students are both in NCC and NSS. Now the question is, find the probability that the student opted for NCC or NSS. That is, we have to find the probability of NCC union NSS. What it will be? See, from here we can find the value of NCC union NSS. How? This is equal to NCC plus NSS minus intersection of these two. So this will be equal to 30 plus 32 minus 24. 62 minus 24, so that will be 38. Okay, so we know the value now. So this is equal to 38 by total students 60. So this will be equal to 19 by 30. This is the first part. Okay, let's see the second part. We will be using these values. Second is, the student has opted neither NCC nor NSS. That is, the student is neither in NCC nor NSS. See, this is the number of students both in NCC and NSS. Now it says the student has opted neither NCC nor NSS. That is, the student has not opted in any of the organization. How will you find that? NCC union NSS. What is the meaning of this? This is, a student is either in NCC or in NSS. This is, a student is both in NCC and NSS. We have to find a student who is neither in NCC nor in NSS. That is complement of this set. What is it? This is, the student is either in this or in this. So at least he is in one of the organization. So what do? We have to take complement of this. That is N of, you can do, if you have taken the probability, if we have the probability of union, we just saw NCC union NSS. What was the value? It was 38 by 60. This is, so probability of they are neither in any organization. So this will be 1 minus 38 by 60. That is what it will be. This will be 22 by 60. That is 11 by 30. So this is the second. Third is, the student has opted for NSS but not NCC. See, let's see the Venn diagram. This is the universal set. Let this be NSS. Let this be NCC. Now it says the student has opted for NSS but not NCC. That is this part, which is NSS minus NCC. How we can get this value? We will get this value by NSS minus this part, which is the intersection part. That is, the number will be NSS. How many are in NSS? 32. And what is NSS intersection NCC? This is 24. So this is the value. So the probability, third probability will be 32 minus 24 is 6 to 8 by 60. That is 4 times 2 by 50. So this is the answer. Clear? Now this question says, in a certain lottery 10,000 tickets are sold and 10 equal prizes are awarded. So prizes are 10. What is the probability of not getting a prize if you buy one ticket? So if I buy one ticket, let's say the question is not getting, let's say of getting. So probability of getting the award is, out of 10 you have one ticket, so 10 C1 by what you have taken, out of 10,000 you have taken one ticket, 10,000 C1. This is the probability. Let's see its value. This will be equal to factorial 10 by factorial 1 factorial 9 by, this is factorial 10,000 by factorial 1 factorial 9999. So what is this value? 10, then factorial 9 factorial 9. We can cut that, cancel that. Similarly, this is 10 by 10,000, and then 9999 cancels. So this is 10 by 10,000 or 1 by 1000. So the probability of getting that ticket is 1 by 1000. So the question is, what is the probability of not getting a prize? So probability of not getting prize, that is A bar. This will be 1 minus 1 by 1000. So this is 999 by 1000. Okay. Second is, if you buy 2 tickets, so probability of getting, let's find out first of all. You have bought 2 tickets, so that has to be out of these 10, and the tickets are again 10,000 C2. What it will be? Factorial 10 by factorial 2 factorial 8 by factorial 10,000 factorial 2 factorial 9998. Okay. Now let's see. When it goes up, factorial 2 will cancel. So what we will get? We will get factorial. Here we have 8. So this will be 10 cross 9 by, here what we will have? We will have factorial 8 and into 10,000 into 10,000 into 9999. So this is the factorial. So this will be a big calculation. You can do it by yourself. What we'll do directly also, and PA bar, we have to find PA bar. So this will be 1 minus this quantity. So this is the way. Secondly, you can also do this directly. Let that event be E. Then we have 10,000 tickets and only 10 tickets have prizes. So it says you have taken 2 tickets, but both of them do not bring you a prize. This is the meaning of the question. That is, we have taken ticket from the 9,990 lot only. So selecting 9990, 2 tickets from this group, and finally this. So this is also the answer. Both will be same. So you can have it by this method. Then it says not getting when you have taken 10 tickets. Again, let that event be E. You have taken from this group only. You have taken 10 tickets, and the total is this. So this is the answer. Simple. This is a good question. It says the number lock of a suitcase has 4 wheels. Let these be the wheels. Each labeled with 10 digits from 0 to 9. So each is labeled 0 to 9. The lock opens with a sequence of 4 digits with no repeats. You cannot repeat that digit. What is the probability of a person getting the right sequence to open the suitcase? Now here what we will have to understand, how many right sequences can be there? Only one. When you create that particular sequence, when you create that lock, you only have one sequence. If that is 4652, then only 4652 is the sequence that can open that suitcase. So we only have one sequence, that is the key. And how many possibilities are there of creating key? It says it cannot be repeated. So first you can fill it in 10 ways, then you can fill it in 9 ways, then 8 ways, then 7 ways. Therefore the probability of opening the lock will be 1 by 10 cross 9 cross 8 cross 7. You can see what is the value. So this is the answer. Okay.